Welcome back everyone to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be taking a look at some Air Jordan 1 highs, and these are in the elephant print. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Good to see you in here. Today we're going to be discussing the Air Jordan 1 highs and the elephant print. We'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this really fun pattern, and then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the retail market. So let's jump right into it. We are not strangers to the elephant print, something that Tinker Hatfield brought on over to the Jordan line. So really exciting and cool to see this on the one. Though these didn't sell out on the Sneakers app, I was extremely surprised when I picked these up from a raffle win at the quality. I don't know what's been going on with Jordan Brand lately, but they have been really just doing an impeccable job with some of the quality of materials that they've been using on some of their recent releases. This is definitely one of those releases where I feel like the quality is definitely up there. So as far as the tumbled leather goes on the toe box here, as most of you know, especially those who definitely buy lots of Jordan 1s, you probably know that it doesn't really have a similar type of material each Jordan 1 high that you receive in hand. So this tumbled leather is definitely very malleable, very smooth, very soft, and definitely feels very high quality. So I was really surprised to see that that was the kind of leather they decided to go with on these. As far as the front of the toe box region goes, that is where we are seeing hits of that beautiful elephant print, which I think really just pairs quite nicely with the simple tone of that white, smooth tumbled leather on the toe box. As we work our way up, we've got black laces and a nice simple light heather gray, or kind of almost a silvery metallic-y color when it hits the light for the simple nylon tongue. And then we do have some off-white sail tones for the Nike Air on top of black. If you're not feeling the black laces, they do give you an additional pair in this white colorway. All right, so let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. As far as the side paneling goes, we have smooth white leather for the underlays and then overlays of that really crazy elephant print, even hitting the eyelets of the sneaker itself. Then we've got smooth black leather for the swoosh mark and hits of that smooth black leather on the side paneling here. As we wrap around to the back, the elephant print works its way all the way to the lateral side of the sneaker. We've got the Air Jordan logo in this actually really nice leather quality, which is something I rarely actually see. The way that they put it on the elephant print just feels like it again is just a more luxurious kind of sneaker. We've got leather for the collar, and the interior is black and white. As we work our way down to the midsole, we've got this off-white tone, which I really love because it does give it more of a vintage feel, which that accent just perfectly matches the color scheme for the Nike Air on the top of that tongue. And then the sneaker is completed with a gray outsole. Before we jump into size and fit, I do want to show the box just because they did a great job pairing this with a fully covered elephant print box with Nike and the swoosh mark in black. All right, let's take a look at those last and final details. As far as size and fit goes, I've actually been going up in my size range for the Air Jordan 1 highs just because I feel like they've been running on the smaller side of things. So I went with a size 8 instead of my typical 7.5. I do have high arch narrow feet, and I do like to wear thick socks with my Air Jordan 1 highs. So take all of those things into consideration when deciding on what size will work best for you. All right, so now let's jump into how I style this really just crazy full-on elephant print shoe. So for this whole stylistic option, I really wanted to keep the first look pretty simplified with a maxi black dress. I think that, again, this is already such a standout piece, so I didn't want to do too much of a crazy pattern when styling this, and I did want to give you a dressed up option. For the second look, I decided to go with lace just for some texture. I feel like lace really just vibes quite well with elephant print, so I decided to go with a lace set, so a button-down lace collared shirt with matching lace pants. And then for the last and final look, I decided again to just keep it pretty simple and casual with some nice satin cargo wide-legged pants and a nice just black ribbed bandeau top.
Didn't see the blank I have in my eye. What you hear in yourself when no one's to be found. What keeps you eased out? What takes you off your mind? You better, guess you want this. I've won this. Everybody in this, we should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Yeah, you better take the time to recognize it. You won't leave me even if I tried it. You're the artist in the mess and happily perform the new in your hands. I show that I live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. Part of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. Yeah, you better. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its sides. Hold down, that from my height, cause I didn't.
All right, now let's jump into how these are currently doing on the resale and retail market. So these again did not sell out. There are actually a full amount of size ranges available currently on the Sneakers app right now. So don't be afraid to snag a pair of these. One of the things, I don't know what it is lately, but I love when sneakers don't sell out, specifically even when they're all available in every single size, because I feel like I'm going to be one of the few people actually rocking a sneaker, which is kind of exciting. I feel like I'm going to walk into a room and people are like, wow, what's that? Just because people decide to pass on this one. Again, I was just quite surprised at how high the quality was on these. And I think that Jordan Brand just did a spectacular job this time around when it came to this specific drop. Other than that, these did retail at $180 and they're currently on the retail market still. So grab a pair if you missed out and are still interested. That's it for this unboxing and review. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you on the next episode.
The black guy up in my eye. You hear yourself when I want to be found. What keeps you eased